Hello, everybody. Tara here with Wifey Wake Up No Makeup Podcast. And today is truly no makeup. I'm not even putting on lip gloss, even though I would like to show you it's kind of like a magic trick. This Jane Iredale gloss actually, it's not like a lipstick that, all of a sudden there's color, but it kind of brings out the natural tone in your lips. Maybe I'll put some on later, but this is truly a no makeup podcast, no filters, nothing, which I'm going to do a review today of a video. So you will for sure see there are no filters because you would see that on the video that I'm going to show you. So today, ladies, sisters, we are talking about being aware. Today is really about a lesson in helping you to peel back the layers, take the scales off your eyes. We all are socially programmed. It's just part of living, right? There's always going to be some kind of social programming, no matter what era you live in. And I'm speaking particularly to the women who are around my age and younger. We have had some very particular kind of social programming that is not helpful for maintaining a happy, healthy relationship. I've been married for nearly 25 years now, and I say that we are successfully married because of all the things that I'm teaching and sharing with you that you can absolutely apply in your relationship as well. And this is absolutely one of them. One of them is being very aware, being on top of, being aware of those automatic programs that are in your mind that you're not even aware of until you're having issues. And hopefully, even at that point, you're aware of what that previous programming is doing to you. So without being so elusive I'm going to get to the point here. Okay. So something to be very aware of is that a certain reflexive response, that if any statement is not 100% supporting women, saying how awesome they are, how they are equals with men, how are they perfectly capable of doing the exact same things or similar as men, that is automatically bad. Okay, that's just unintelligent if you're going to rule out any comments just because you don't like it. And I'm saying this because this still comes up in me. I still find myself, even I'm going to show you this video, reflexively think, well, wait, is that really true? And all this, and I'm going to point out the truth part of what this comment is. So I just want to give you a heads up in case that comes up in you. If you notice that, that's great, because you can notice that in the future then. Because what I really implore you to be aware is that even if a woman or man is not saying something that 100% supports or even says anything against women, that you don't just rule it out. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean it's not true. In addition to that, just because you don't like how they're saying it or what they've previously said also doesn't mean that it's not true. And if you reflexively rule out that information, you are closing off part of the world to yourself knowingly, and that's being ignorant. And you don't want to be ignorant. I'm saying that that's closing you off to the world. So this clip is of Rachel Wilson. She is the author of Occult Feminism, and Pearl Davis, a podcaster with a very large audience, just over 2 million subscribers on YouTube. And she hosts various shows on the topic of relationships and dating. And I'm going to point out specifically what is true about this video. Just a moment here as I...
The Industrial Revolution is what allowed feminism. Have you ever wondered how come women's liberation didn't happen for 2,000, 4,000, 6,000 years before this? It's because technology is the thing that makes it possible for women to feel they're equal with men. Look at this studio. Were any of these lights, this Wi-Fi, these computers, any of this designed by women?
No.
Do the women upkeep it? Do the women build it? No, the men build this technological world that makes us think,
and it's so
oh,
funny.
I can be a career woman. I can be in
It's so
charge.
funny because women will come on the show and say they don't need men on a microphone that men built, a building that men maintain.
The Industrial Revolution.
Right. So did that gear ire up? I hope so, because that is signaling to you something to pay attention to. And so what I want to point out specifically, my husband has been in the precision machining realm for nearly 40 years and has had his own business for, what, I think almost 20 years of that. And so in manufacturing, and from very ground up manufacturing, literally they are inventing tooling, they are inventing setups and processes on a daily basis alongside engineers and designers. And I can tell you hands down, I've worked in the business as well, and if not just hearing about it every day, is that 99% of the engineers and designers are men. So in this particular field, which builds things literally from the start. So they are the tools that will make things that make things. And so they're literally building things from the get-go. And it's worth repeating. This is not to talk down about women. This is just facing the facts that they are correct. The vast majority of people who are making things that we live with and use as tools on an everyday basis are designed and engineered by men. Now, you will find women in the manufacturing, the assembly part of things, and the purchasing or as buyers, but they, by and large, are not the ones actually engineering, designing, or even making the first iterations before they can then be mass produced, which can be run by an operator who are, women are largely in the, not largely, but are in the assembly part, depending on the types of parts. So ladies, this is going to help your relationship so much, and just even your being in life, because you do not want to just reflexively shut yourself off to things just because you don't like the information itself, you just don't agree with it, or because you don't like it how it's delivered, okay? And this will help you go a long ways, particularly to have actual good conversations with the men, particularly your husband, and in life. Okay. I feel like I could repeat myself and go on, but I think you get the point, right? And ladies, I love you. I want you to have wonderful relationships with your husbands. This will, of course, go into other relationships in your life. And I wish you well. Please like, subscribe, share if you found this helpful or someone popped into your mind that you think could benefit from this video. Please share it with them. And I look forward to hearing from you. Have a wonderful day. Bye.